Thank you for joining me. I'm going to paint a baby boy playing at the edge of the water on the beach. And how to see the background color as part of the shadow of the figure. Before we continue, please subscribe and turn on notification so you won't miss any future watercolor lessons. I only use these two enjoyingart brushes to have the same learning experience. Purchase yours today at enjoyingart.com brushes. I'm going to use just a little bit light color. Take a look at the top of the boy. See the whole figure, like they're from here coming this way, right? Can you see that? Like right over here. That's the top of the head. And the back over here. The back are going to be here, not that low. Okay, right here. Because make sure you have space for the leg. Like that. Okay, now if this is the top, this is the back, you can see this could be the shoulder right over here. And then that could be the bottom of the pen. Okay, right over here. Like that. Okay, so we're going to do this really quick. Now you can see this, the back, and over here. There, so it will be the arm, the shoulder, all the way coming here, and then to the lower part, like that. Can you see that? That's the arm. And so we can take a look at, and we're just going to see the whole face right over here. Okay. That's the face. Right here, the shape of the face. Okay, the ear, that's here a little bit light shape. Okay, on the top over there, and that's the head. Okay, here you go. This is good. And then the back over here need to come in a little bit more, like that. And let's do it rather quickly. Okay, now let's take a look at the shoulder over here and the shoulder over here. Now this shoulder coming over here, then coming down. Okay, just paint it just fine. Okay, here you go. Now take a look at this. Is a little bit too long, so I'm going to stop that. It's about right here. Is here. Here you go. Now this is the hand, like that. And that is the arm. That's the arm over here, like that. And then take a look at, relay the face to this side. Okay. And relay the face to the arm, like right here, like that. And coming down over here, that's is good. I'm going to use this side and making a soft transition like that. This is good, right? Getting there. It's pretty good. And I'm going to make this a little bit darker. Okay, here we go. Make this even darker, like that, coming down over here. Here we go. Now I'm going to take a look on this side. Where is that going to be compared to the head? Okay, right over here. Think a little bit before you paint. Okay, so that's just the back over here, like that, coming down. There you go, all the way coming up over there. Now we're going to paint the other arm, the shadow side of the arm, right in here, like that. Can you see it? That's good. Now this arm, this side, the small arm, like right over here coming down. So we're going to see their hand right here, and there's the hand right over here. Okay, that's good. And the thumb right over there. Okay, so we can make it a little bit softer. You see that the whole boy is almost there, right? I'm going to have a little bit red, a little bit light color. I'm going to have this a little bit softer like this. Okay, make a little bit soft over there. That's good enough. So when we are painting the outside and the light shape will make up the light area. Okay. Okay. Good D. Now we're gonna take a look at the balance. Look at that. If this come up, the leg will be here, and then this would be the foot right here. Okay, otherwise it's not going to balance. Okay, that's good. Coming over here. Okay, the shadow. And you see a little bit light right over here. Like that. This is pretty good. And the next one. And the next one right here. That's good. Right there. Okay. This can be a little bit darker. And we're going to put the blue color. Okay. The blue color. Okay, here you go. Just a little bit the French ultramarine. Okay, here you go. Like that. That's good. And coming up over here. And the front. And look at it. Think about it before we paint, right? Okay, right here. The front over here. I think his head can be bigger. Okay, here you go. A little bit bigger. Okay. Could be seeing like a little bit oversized, right? Okay, here you go. That's good. And a little bit more. Okay, think about it, compare it, and measure it in your mind. Okay, here you go. I'm going to make this a little bit darker. And then come to the front over here. We're going to have something. We're going to come back to paint that, okay? Because we need to have the outside to paint on here, and then we're going to paint on top of the water. So this is good. Maybe just get a little bit tiny yellow, okay, into the pants here. That's good. Like that. Like this. This is good. Okay, and then this already drive. So okay, a little bit over here. Just a little reminder. So when we paint the water. So this is good. And we're going to start painting it. Okay. All right. We're going to actually move a little bit more on this side. Okay. This is good. Now, here we go. Now we're going to paint the ocean. The ocean need to be darker than the light side of the skin, of course. I'm going to have it like this. And what color is that? It's almost like a little bit more bluish. This kind of color. Kind of interesting. You know, you don't want to keep the mind that's always like that. That's the ocean. It have to be a certain color. Not such thing. The ocean can change the color based on even your mood. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, supposed to be a little bit darker. Okay, that's good. Okay. Getting there, right? Pretty interesting. I'm going to have a little bit red mixed into this. A little bit more blue into it. This is good. Right, here you go. A little bit darker. And we're going to come here. See, this is the water. This is the splashes, like right over here. That's good. We can make it a little bit expressive. This is fine. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have this coming up. Okay, here we go. Now coming up over here. Beautiful. And up over here. Here you go. And coming back over here to the back of the neck. Okay, that's good. Look at it, a little bit rather straight. Okay, coming here. Like that. That's just great. I'm gonna have that over here. Put the color back in. Okay, that's good. Okay, like that. That's good. Coming onto this side. Keep going. Now it's just what I mean. It's coming over here, directly over the head. And I can actually have this all the way over here. Now take a look at the shoulder. Okay, like that. Okay, like this. Coming down over here. Okay. Now have to make up the shape. Okay. Now I'm gonna come in over here. Okay. This color inside over here will be darker. So I'm gonna put it right inside. That's just fine. That's good. Have you think about that too? Okay, here you go. Now you go over here. Move the color forward. Little bit smooth. That's all the way coming down to the hand, and also the hand can be a little bit darker than that. Here you go. That's the shadow. Okay, here you go. And coming over here. And like that. Here we go. That's good. And coming over here, we just use a little bit more blue color, like that. Coming crossover. And here we go. Yeah, and there's some straight line texture. That's good. Like that. Coming crossover. That's good. That's just a little bit reflected the sky, right? That's just good. We're getting there. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush. Here we go. And I'm going to use the brush, lift up a little bit over here. Okay, a little bit later. Coming like that. That's good. And I'm going to use the same color. Put it in between the arm over here. Like that. Coming down over here. That's just the good. That's good. Like that. That's good. Okay. Over here too. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to have a little bit yellow color. Okay. Take a little yellow color over here. Almost look a little bit more green. Also have a little bit red. So you see that. How much green, how much red, right? So I'm going to have this like this. You see that? That's the water, the wave over here. Okay, like that. That's good. Here you go. A little bit more. Coming over here. I'm going to have a little bit over here. Like that too. You see the water looks very interesting, right? Okay, this is good. And have a little bit line coming over. And now we're going to have a little bit more blue. And create a little bit shadow of the water. So, a little bit shadow of the water. That's just good. Like that. Here you go. Okay, here you go. Like that. It's a very wet. Okay, like that. That's good. That's just good. This is almost like you are on the beach and you're doing the painting right from observation and from praying near. And then how can you finish it really rather quickly and before the boy moving the body? That's just all the same kind of urgency that you're feeling kind of like, oh, I only have another 12 minutes. I need to get this done, all right? So it's the same, similar, I say. Okay, a little bit more. Coming over here, and I'm going to get a little bit more yellow color. And a little bit red too. That's not. That's good. Like that. I'm going to have that coming over here like that. Here you go. Add a little bit more like that. The texture like that. Here you go. And that's good. Right, I'm going to have that a little bit more. The texture. A little bit more texture, like that. That's good. A little bit more texture. And I can have a little bit blue color over here too. You see that? A little bit blue over here. Now is a good time to have the reflection. So I'm going to have a little bit lighter green color. Okay, a little bit more blue-green color. Okay, yellow color. Okay, here we go. That's going to be, and that's good. Soften that a little bit. Now I'm going to have a little bit more red, softer, coming down over here. Okay. Here you go, like that. Okay, here we go. A little bit more red. That's good. Okay. Now, after the outside already done, and we can come into painting the boy. Right? This is the larger connection, the larger shape, and of the painting have to be finished first. Now, I make the water a little bit softer, like that. It's good. And over here too. Now I'm going to take a look at the skin tone of the boy. Now mostly it's a brown, light brown color. So I'm going to get the yellow and the red. And a little bit more red. Just a little bit light orange color on the light shade. Okay, that's good. Okay, here we go. Now paint that on. Okay. Okay, and a little bit tiny more red. That's good. Right down over here. That's the whole arm over here. Is this color. Okay. Now the whole light shape. Okay, of the arm, of the body, and then we're going to come back to make the shadow side. Okay. Okay. Yes, a little bit lighter. So I'm going to light that up. That's good. Light that up over here. Okay, that's good. Yeah, maybe a little bit tiny more red. Okay, here we go. Like this. And right there. Over here. A little bit tiny more red. Like that. Okay, and we better wait until it dry before we come back to finish the shadow side. Okay, but over here can have a little bit more red, and then down over here have a little bit darker color. That will look pretty good. Now I'm gonna also put it right here, and this is good. Now I'm gonna have a little bit yellow green color. Okay, it may not be able to make it as bright as the reference, but you don't need to. Okay, here you go. Okay, a little bit shape like that. Here you go. Like that. Wonderful. The shadow coming all the way in there, and this is also the shadow. Okay, catch the shadow right over there. So here you go. Here you go. A little bit more. A little bit more. And also the other green color a little bit different. So I'm gonna have this a little bit different kind of green color. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have a little bit tiny more blue in the shadow over here. Okay, a little bit shadow. A little bit shadow at the bottom. A little bit shadow over here. Here we go. Like that. A lot better. Okay. So that it has. Interesting. Now I'm gonna have a little bit brown color. And for the reflection, so I'm gonna have the lake over here. Okay, this is good. And this is good. Coming down over here. And this is a very good to connect it to, okay, the reflection over here. Now coming down over here like that. Okay, that's good. On the other side, it needs to be darker. Okay, here we go. A little bit darker. The red over here. That's good. A little bit blue. Okay. And inside over here need to be darker. So the reflection of this a little bit breaking because of the water. Okay, like that. That's good. And the bottom over here should have a little line crossover. And over here should be a little bit darker to disconnect it. And that's, you can see a little bit shape. And down over here we can have a little bit yellow color. And the top over here is supposed to be already dry, so it's good. We're gonna working into that. And so I'm gonna have a little bit tiny yellow, and this color would be in the shadow. Okay, that's good. The shadow shape like that. This is pretty good over here. Now I'm gonna actually try to make it a little bit more interesting. Have a little bit red over here like that. Have a little bit shape. Okay, like that. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit tiny more of this green color. Okay, like this. Here we go. A little bit soft. Okay, this is good. Now I'm gonna come to the face. Okay, now I'm gonna have a little bit brown color. The red. That red is good. Just a little bit red color. And take a look at the ear. Like this. Very good. Take a look at. And over here. So the red plus the color, they're already there. So become the correct color. Okay, like this. The face a little bit more curve like this. Good. A little bit more curve. Out a little bit more. Like that. Pretty good. Right. I'm gonna have a little bit more red. Like a red orange color. Okay, I'm gonna have this. It may be too much water, so you need to let go of some water. Okay, don't let the brush saturate with water. And it always feel like I cannot make any color correctly because your brush already have something over there, not let you to So you have to calculate how much water and or if other paint already there. I'm gonna get a little bit yellow color and over here. That make a little bit lighter like this. Just good. And also a little bit more orange color over there too. Now this is good. I'm gonna have this a little orange color, light it up. Okay, you see that? I can light it up like that. I'm gonna move this up a little bit and make it feel like the texture, the hair. This is good. Like that. And this is good. It's quite soft. That's nice. And maybe over here need to be just a little bit lighter. Light up a little bit, tiny more. Now I'm gonna have that little bit darker color, but have the red and the blue. Here you go. This Prussian blue with the red color have some color quite interesting and very deep and also very, very neutral as well. Coming over here and also here a little bit darker like that. Coming this good. And look at the head over here. Now coming down like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna have this coming in. Also keep in mind this is still wet. This is great. So have this softly connected too. So I'm gonna have a little bit more. Okay, all the way down over here. Okay. That's good. Connect that over. Okay, now I'm gonna have this also gonna be darker, like a little bit darker over here too. And see a little bit darker color. Separate that too over here. And this is good. And the finger over here, a little darker too. And this is good. Now you see the painting, it's come together. Now let's have a little bit brown color by getting the blue color already in the green color, right, and the yellow. So I'm gonna mix just the red into here. This is good. I'm gonna have that over. That's become the brown color. Here you go, like that. That's good. Over here too. Now make this a little bit darker. Okay, coming down over here. Now take a look on this side. We need to have a little bit small transition over there. And I have this down over here. That a little bit more red. And that's good. Okay, a little bit over here. Now coming a little bit more red down over here. That's good. You see, you can see the color, what color in what color is already there. And now I'm going to just use the water to soften that a little bit here. Soften that a little bit over here. And coming up over here a little bit more. That's good. A little bit more over here too. A little bit shading. And we can also have very light color in the spine on the back over here. Spine coming a little bit more this way. Okay, like that. And that's good. Okay. That's good. Have the hair. Okay. And I think this is pretty good as an exercise. Okay. I'm going to just have a little bit blue color in here. This is, it needs some beautiful blue color right over here. Like that. What do you think? Okay. That's the catch the shadow. Okay. A little bit over here too. Also gonna have this color coming in over here too, so it's not leaving it white. Okay, here you go, like that. And of course, see a little bit more green color, and get the yellow, a little bit green color, in here. And I have that. And like that. Here you go. Give it a little bit suggestions. That's good. A little bit over here too. And don't forget, there is also reflection. Reflection over here. And here you go. And have a little bit. That's the shadow side. More red. Okay, don't forget the shadow reflection. Okay, like that. And I'm gonna just give it a little bit tiny more interesting, that have the water over here, have some that sparkle like that for the water weight. Okay, like that. Okay, a little bit over here too, but assuming that doesn't really need that. It's already have enough light, and you can just have a little bit gray color shading some of the area, so can make it a little bit more lighter. So this is good, and I think this painting is pretty well. It's already there. So I'm gonna have this a little bit shaded a little bit, so that doesn't feel like this is like the head's broken. But I'm gonna make this light side a little bit lighter if I want to. If you don't want to leave it up, you can of course use a little bit grass white. So I can actually have a little bit grass white right over here if you want to. Okay, like that. There, here we go. And like that, but have a little bit blue mix into it. I just don't want to have the grass white mix into my color palette. So instead, I just put it on there. So mix it directly on the paper. So that's good. This painting is done. If you like this painting lesson, share it in your communities and tell me your own experience. I will looking forward to see you in my next video.